Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. I've done I was going to say a little, but really it's been a lot of off-screen leveling. If you noticed in the last episode, Rydia and Edge were at level 44. I made sure everyone was level 50. Why? Because I have to admit, I have made a mistake. I forgot to use FuSoYa to his full potential in going after the last summoned monster for Rydia. And that is here, the Cave of Bahamut. So, the reason I made a mistake is because the best tactic against Bahamut is to use a double wall tactic. And I have just completely missed out on that opportunity because I no longer have two people that can cast wall. So, we'll do what we can. But, I think I've just made a horrible mistake. Rydia is not that effective against red giants, which is why I'm just attacking with her. And he's gonna fight Paul soon anyway. I suppose I could just skip most of these fights, but we're gonna start getting all the samurai gear. What? I didn't actually catch which item type that was. Gloves, gauntlets. Oops, nope, not her. Kain already has full samurai gear, so now we're getting the opportunity to equip it to Cecil. So I guess, worst comes to worst, we're at least going to equip up Cecil with the next set of gear in this dungeon. But I worry that I'm not going to be able to actually beat Behemoth because I don't... He has a countdown from 5, which will lead to him using his super powerful attack, which he's not immune to and is reflected by wall, which is why that's the tactic you want to use. So, we'll do what we can. Alright, I'm just going to start leaving some of these fights, because we want to get to the real reason we're here, and I've already done the leveling. Samurai Shield. Now, that's a hard decision, because the Aegis Shield is actually decent. It's only 1 more physical defense, but 2 more magic defense, so I don't know, we'll stick with the Samurai Shield for now and see how it turns out. I might switch back to the Aegis Shield before fighting Bahamut because he does so much magic damage. If I even remember. Alright. Already shown, I could beat these guys, it's just time consuming. And I'm at a point where gold really doesn't matter. That's another thing I've done, by the way, is I have cleared out my inventory of largely useless things, and I went back to Cockle the Smith. Cockle sounds better, and got a lot of ninja stars. Eagle-eyed ones of you may have noticed that I've got multiple Excaliburs as well. I did a quick short on how to do duplication of items. It's technically cheating, I guess, but hey, it's gonna be necessary to have stuff like that very soon. Let's get that defense up, Cecil, because you're gonna need it. 2 red giants, that's crazy. You can always try to summon Odin and just instant kill them, but it doesn't always work. I believe that's the full samurai set for Cecil now. Yeah. More double red giants. I did all of my leveling in this cave, but I did it just inside the entrance. Oh, right, the behemoth. Oh, I should have darted with him. Do this. He hits hard. So these guys are technically regular monsters, but they act like a boss fight. You cannot use powerful black magic against them because they counter with something even more powerful. So instead, I'm going to be using Rydia as a second healer. Let's throw an Excalibur at him, see how he likes it. Oh, that wasn't very useful. Should switch to Cure 4. Yeah, throw that Excalibur. Perfect. They are worth a lot of experience. Kain has gained a level, Edge gained one. This is excellent. It's all about getting those hit points up. Okay, so basically every one of those little narrow bridges for the next little while is going to be another behemoth. So another reason to just run from fights is to save your health, basically. Let's start off with an Excalibur throw this time. Let's go to Cure 4 because we're already injured. Ooh, hopefully she gets that off before Kain jumps. She does. These attacks are just brutal. Let's hope she does something besides try to bring us all back to life this time. Thank you. Not that we needed much. Yeah, I think the leveling made a big difference, because the behemoths aren't that bad. But again, knowing that they throw a much more powerful magical counterattack at you when you use black magic on them is a good way to avoid the worst of the damage they do. Our last behemoth. And, you know, having some Excaliburs to throw is always helpful too. This is really hard on her MP, but I've got the... We're at that point in the game where I don't mind using the things like elixirs or ether 2s because honestly, after this dungeon, we have one more dungeon and that's the game. So you don't get a chance to do any sort of heal and save in this cave before you fight him. It's just, he's just above where we are right now, if I remember correctly. More levels gained, that's excellent. So I'm actually going to quick save, because I don't get to save otherwise. Yeah, he's right there. No, I don't want to fight you, King Ryu. Alright, quick save again. Yeah, he's right there. Alright, I guess I'll do it here just to save time. Here we go. The King of Monsters. What are you not doing? What are you doing here instead of in the... Alright, so we're going to throw another Excalibur. And he's going to fight. Wait, why did she just attack? Oh, I did not realize... Okay, I've already screwed this fight up. Sorry, we're doing this again. I keep forgetting... But the order of when people come has changed from my leveling, and I'm still getting used to it. forgetting that she's the one that comes up next, so I need wall. And I'm going to put it on her because she's the source of wall. Okay, so there's the 5. Have him jump. We're going to have you call Leviathan. And I'm going to switch to Ninja Stars. I'm going to have you put wall on him. Hopefully I have time to put wall on everybody. This would be much faster if I had a second caster of wall, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I've leveled up enough that it makes all the difference. Okay, so I've got 2 people protected from his attack now. Throw another Ninja Star. Oh, yes! I didn't even... Wow. Okay, so I guess that's the reason why you level up a lot. Cool, so now Rydia has... Well, all the ones that are easy to obtain. Apparently there are 3 other summons in the game that aren't that great, but you get them as rare drops from certain types of enemies, which I've never gotten. I've even tried farming for them, and I've never gotten them in the original SNES version. I have gotten them in the remake that I picked up on Steam, but like I said, I've never gotten them in this version. Does he have exit? Yes, he does. We'll use his MP. Why go through the entire cave when we can just leap out instantaneously? Alright, so excellent. Rydia's got her most powerful summon spell. I'm going to actually rearrange these because Chocobo is hilarious, but we're never going to use it anymore. What is going on? Alright. I'm also more likely to use Odin than I am any of those others. Okay. We'll go heal up in the big whale. Ugh, puddings. Now there is one room in the final dungeon that I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to try to use it. Where you can fight pink puffs, which have a 5% chance to drop an item, and if they do drop an item, there's a 5% chance they drop a pink tail. And if they drop a pink tail, you can use that pink tail if you leave the final dungeon and go all the way back to that same cave north of Mysidia, to that same guy we gave the rat tail to. Then he will give us more adamantium, which we can take to Kokol the Smith, who will make us a suit of armor that has the image of plate mail, but is usable by anybody. And it's the most powerful armor in the game, and apparently it's worth it, but also requires an average of, like, I don't know, like, can I land here? It'd be so good if I could. Of course I can't. Takes an average of 1,280 pink puff fights to actually get this item, so I don't know if I'm willing to drive myself mad for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. I don't know how far into the next dungeon the first save point is, but we'll see. Maybe I'll at least get us to the castle there. So we have to go through this annoying little passage to get there, the lunar path. Oh, thanks. And then we go interact with the crystal that FuSoYa came from, and it warps us into the final dungeon. Jeez, it's always puddings on the surface. I do love the creepiness level of the music on the moon. Both the surface and the caves. It's fantastic. See, I think that grenade is one of the things I can get an item to learn the bomb summon from, but again, it's so useless. Alright, here we are. Let's do a quick save. I believe we're all still full. Yeah, managed to avoid all the fights. So, we go up to this. Is it here? No, I must be behind. Ah yes, back here. Where we never went before. So here are all the crystals. All these crystals we fought over all this time. Both the surface and underground crystals. And here they are. Finally all together. Why? Because Golbez is ostensibly on our side. Although, I don't think we see him or FuSoYa again. Which means they must have failed. Alright, let's go. We're heading to the moon's core. The final dungeon in the game. Oh my, here we go. Oh, just a warlock? Those are easy enough. I'm just gonna parry with her because I just need to get to Cecil. Alright, if I remember correctly, this dungeon is a little bit of a maze. See all the little teleportation things. We've got secret passages everywhere. And there are endgame weapons and armor scattered throughout this place. Many of which have boss fights connected to them. Monsters! So here's an unavoidable fight. Two red giants. Alright, let's go. Guess we'll be doing Cure 4. That came out way too fast. They didn't even attack me. That was a waste. Oh well. Well, let's give him a try. Since you didn't get to see his attack in the fight with him. You killed him too fast. I would like to get Rydia leveled enough that she's got Meteo for the final boss battle, but I don't know if we're gonna get there. Woo-wee! That was some fantastic damage. Oh, that's not good. Kill her. Oh, good. Didn't quite kill her. What do we get from this? Ninja. That is the last armor for Edge. Finally gets to upgrade from being a black belt. Very nice. That was... His damage goes down a little bit, but that's okay because his defenses go way up. He just doubled his magic defense and a bunch more physical defense. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot to heal. I'm just gonna leave this fight. It's worth about 9,000 experience. I always hoped for that fight when I was doing some leveling, but I'm just gonna avoid it for now. It's a good thing Cecil has MP that's useless in fights. Alright, let's get back the way we were. We'll take that secret passage next to us right now, see where that teleporter goes. Probably going to be a lot of me trying to figure out where I'm going. These aren't difficult fights. I'm just trying to save time. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Oh, right. I saw that on the sides. We were wandering around. Oh, my controller. Why? I'm looking at the time I've been recording. I think I'm actually going to back out and go save, and we will come back to this in the next episode. Because we're close enough to the surface, I can get out, heal up, and save. And then we can go back into this next episode. I don't think it goes through the hole. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I could totally fit through that crack. But you won't let me get close enough. A long walk to each end to get fully healed up. HP and status, other end is MP. And that'll be that for this episode. Next episode we'll delve right into the final cave, and who knows, maybe it'll be the last episode. If so, it's probably going to be an extra long one. But if you've been enjoying the series, please consider subscribing and hit that like button, because it really helps out the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode.